Hello everyone, welcome to Focal Point. This question was asked in GATE 2015. So let's see what it's saying. It's saying that consider the following two C code segment, this and this. Y and X are one and two dimensional array of size n cross n respectively. So these are two arrays, one dimensional and two dimensional array of size n. So n can varies from 2 to 10. So I have assumed that n is equals to 4, and that's why the size of this is 4 and size of this is 4 cross 4. So it's saying that assume that in both code segment elements of y are initialized to 0. So all of the elements of y are initialized with 0, and each element of x of array x is initialized to I plus j. Okay, so here I have assumed that these are the rows and columns 0 1 2 3 0 1 2 3, and the initialized value will be I plus j. I plus j are added in here, so 0 plus 0 0, 0 plus 1 1, 0 plus 2 2, 0 plus 3 3, and so on. Okay, further assume that when stored in main memory all elements of x are in the same memory page. So this is saying that when this array is stored inside the main memory, this is stored in the same frame. Okay, so these are the some s1 s2 s3 statements, and we need to tell how many are the correct. Okay, so we need to execute our code segment 1 2. So let's see what is we are doing in code segment 1. Okay, so we have initialized the value with 0, and we have initialized the value of x with x plus I plus j, and this is our for loop. So we are taking this initial value of I as 0. This condition is true because 0 is less than 4. And now what we are going to do, we are going to update the value of yi, that is y0. Okay, so first value is changed in here to which value? To x0. So 0th row and ith column, so 0th column, that means 0. So this value will be 0. Okay, so this is just copied in here, and after that our I value is increased to 1, and this condition is true, and that's why we are again going to update the value of yi, that is y1, to the value 0 x01, that is 1. Okay, so this will be updated to 1. Now we are going to update the value of I to 2. This condition is true now, and we are going to update the value of yi, that means y2. So we are going to add the value of x02, that means 2. So anything that will be added with 0 will be the same number. Okay, and now this I is increased, and this condition is true, and we are going to add the value in yi, that means y3 with the values x03, so that means 3. Okay, so this is the updated y array from the segment 1. Okay, and now we are going to execute our segment 2. So we have done the same thing in the code segment 2. For the code segment 2, we have initialized the element of y with 0. We have this is over y, and we have initialized the element of x with I plus j. Okay, so now this is our variable I, we are going to initialize with 0, and this condition is true. And now what we are going to do, we are going to add the value in y0, that means in here, with the value x00. Okay, so this value will be in here. Now we have updated the value of I, this condition is true, and now we are going to update add the value in y1, that is in here, with the value x10, that will be 1 in here, and this I will be increased now, and this condition is true. Now we are going to add the value in y2, that is in here, with the value x20 is 2. Okay, now this I value is increased 3, and this condition is true, and now we are going to add the value in y3 with the value x30, that means 3 in here. Now again this value will be increased to 4, this condition is false, and then we will come out the for loop. So these are the new updated values from segment 1 and segment 2. We can see that the array is same, resulting array from code segment 1 and code segment 2 is same, 0 1 2 3 0 1 2 3. Okay, so final content of the array will be same in the both cases, so this is correct. And elements of array x accessed inside, so what is going to do in here, in the segment 1 we are going to access these values, and in segment 2 we are going to access these values. Okay, so what happens, by default we assume that our 2D array is stored in with row measure order. Okay, so by default this is, we need to assume that our 2D array is stored in row measure order. Okay, so this row, then this row, this row, this row will be stored. Okay, so this is by default. So what will be happening in the code segment 1? In the code segment 1, this the value that is accessed, that will be stored continuously in the main memory. Okay, but these values will not be in the continuous memory, because after this line will come, and after that this line will come. Okay, so these values are not stored continuously, but these rows are stored continuously. Okay, and that's why element of array x accessed inside the for loop shown in the code segment 1 are continuously in the main memory. So this statement is correct, but this is not accessed continuously in the memory in the code segment 2, so this is wrong. Okay, so only S1 and S2 are correct, so C is the correct answer of it. Okay, so C, this is the correct answer of it. So thank you so much.